Alright, YouTube, it's Andrew. I just got done doing what, according to Team Associated, cannot be done. Well, nowadays anyway. Alright, this is a .18 Team Associated engine, obviously. But it's a .18 pull start. Comes on, I'm sure, many other things, I'm not sure. But I know it came on my Team Associated SC10 GT short course truck. I'm sure it comes on probably some other things they have that needs an 18 engine, obviously. But like I said in the earlier video, I was wanting to try it with a backplate, with the non-pull start backplate. And so I started my journey hunting around on eBay, this, that, and the other, and wasn't typing in non-pull start backplate, was just typing in backplate. So I'm sure none of my normal main viewers probably really care, I guess you'd say, too much about this little tiny puny engine, let alone just because it's in a short course truck. I'm sure there's a few of you that basically like all the ins and outs of nitro, but kind of like I do. But my main love is, don't get me wrong, 8th scale, but this is for a 10th scale short course. Anyway, so like I said in the earlier video, I contacted Team Associated, went to their website, emailed them, asked them, hey, have you ever, or do you now, basically, make a backplate for this thing so I can convert it to a bump start? I waited a couple days, finally got a reply. No, we don't make those. You know, it's not, you can't do that. Okay, so I finally figured out that it's a non-pull start backplate. Wasn't typing in that keyword there. But okay, so here, I'm gonna first show you the part number, and then I'm gonna tell you where you can get it at. In case maybe you know of some other hideaway besides where I'm going to tell you, that's the number 29034. And if you're looking for it, make sure you look for non-pull start backplate. Alright, now the guy that I got this from, if there is any of y'all out there, he's only got a few of these things left. It's a bunch of, it's new but old stock, you know what I mean? Everything's brand new. I had to cut the package, as you can see. Alright, and then it's, yeah, when you go to eBay, type in Team Associated .15 / .18 non-pull start backplate, and it's going to pop up, I think, 2 or 3 different options. There's one of them that's from United Kingdom. I think it's like $14. Obviously you can see that it was originally $9, but anyway, he's charging $14. He's from the United Kingdom. It'll take about 1 week, which is the typical eBay time, you know what I mean, if you're buying from an actual person instead of a company or whatever. But it took about, it may have took, I think it was right at 5 business days, and it got here. Now on the paperwork it says that this is for a .15 engine. Okay, now what I said in the earlier video, it's actually for a 15 or an 18. I looked up something online. I can't remember what it was. It was some forum or something, but said that the 15 and the 18 crankcase are the exact same, just different, you know, piston and sleeve size and all that stuff. But the crank itself, basically identical. Only thing, I mean, it's showing you all the tools needed, blah blah blah. You do need a Dremel. Make sure you have a really good grinding tool, and that you have something to smooth out the metal. At the end of the crankshaft, where your pull starter, or where your at the very back of your crank, there's that little nipple, and there's a little, in a lot of them, there's a little hole inside of that, and there's a little pin that slides in, and then your pull start part slides over that, and that's what connects it to your crankshaft. Alright, well this one don't have a little, it has a little nipple that isn't able to remove. You have to grind that off, run your, I didn't use a fiberglass wheel, I had some other, I got a little Dremel tool kit, whatever. Anyway, grind that little baby off, smooth and flush. oil it up real good. Make sure you wash it with, I use Dawn dishwashing detergent. That way all the grease and everything comes off. It's nice and fresh, clean. Washed my hands, washed my little area up where I'd been grinding. Took my heat gun to it, made sure all the moisture was gone. Threw my my after run oil mix, that I make. It's 50/50 WD-40. I said that way too wrong. But WD-40 and Marvel's Mystery Oil, the red stuff. Really, really good solution for after run oil. It's what a lot of people use and actually sell, but they say it's a supreme mixture of multiple blah blah blah. Really, that's basically what it is. They may add a little castor oil or something like that, but that's basically what it is. But anyway, I was just actually really proud. I slapped it all together. Everything's good to go. It sucks that it's a side exhaust. Obviously not as much power, but adding this backplate is going to give me, even if it's 2,000 or 3,000 RPMs, that's 2,000 or 3,000 more RPMs. That this engine is already, it's really a badass engine. There's actually a .21 Team Associated, like an old school one, probably like from early 2000s. That's for sale, brand new, on eBay. I actually almost thought about getting that just for a collector's value of it. But this is actually a really, really good engine. I've got 2 more of them, one in each of my trucks, and then I had found this one on eBay. It was brand new. Slapped a flywheel and I think it's like a 20 or 22 tooth clutch bell. It's got a whole bunch of teeth on it, as you can see. But this is a really good engine, guys. Again, it's an 18 Team Associated, but they said it could not. And that just blows my mind that the people that work at Team Associated didn't even know, what they do and can't do and all that stuff. I'm sure it was some guy that just didn't know, or just the fact that they probably do not sell this part anymore. I'm sure this is, but just about, you can see the discoloration of everything. That's probably used to be white, for God's sakes. But I'm sure that they didn't know those were just out there anymore. But it does come with step-by-step instructions. It gives you down to the details. You can get your calipers out, and it'll show you. I'm trying to see if it shows on the back of the crankcase. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna zoom in for you there. All right. Yeah, see how you cut that little bitty nipple off right there? Bam. And then you can do your measurements. It says all your measurements. But I'm sure there's at least one guy that'll stumble upon this video probably a year from now and be like, holy shit. And, be happy he found it. But anyway, guys, I just thought it was pretty neat that I could get it done. I'm actually going to swap it out with the short course that I have showed y'all, the black and gray one. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to leave the blue and black one that I have in stock condition as is, let it run the way it's always meant to be. But there you go, guys. That ought to make Boda Jail proud.